What's going on, y'all? What it is. So let's go ahead and slide on this email. And an interesting email slid across my desk this morning, and I decided to share it with you guys because I was able to make contact with this particular person, and the facts do check out in regards to her being close to Kim. So I was able to have a conversation with this particular person. No, I'm not going to disclose their information because they asked me kindly not to, but it seems as though that this particular person had a decent connection with Kim. And it also seems that Diddy may be aware of what she knows in regards to what Kim may have expressed to her through their conversations in the past. Now, before I go any further, for those of you who've been following me tight over the years, you know the drill, right? All this information I'm about to convey to you is all alleged. I have to protect the integrity of my platform, and it's imperative that I do so by any means necessary. Shout out to Malcolm. Now, within this email that I'm about to read, this particular person is alleging that Kim Porter could not stand Faith Evans or Mary J. Blige. Now, the main reason why she couldn't stand Faith Evans is based upon the fact that Kim Porter had substantial evidence proving that Faith knew about the plot to take out Biggie and Pac. And it says here, I know that you are still trying to connect the dots about what really happened to Kim Porter, but I want to come to you in good faith with facts about Faith Evans and her knowledge about the plot to take out Tupac and Biggie. As someone who was close to Kim, I feel that I'm highly qualified to speak on this because I was a part of some very critical and revealing conversations that made me uncomfortable and a target at the same time, because now Puff knows that I have been exposed to his hostile nature and criminal activities that sullied and wiped out people he was closely affiliated with. So let me say this, I know Mary J. Blige doesn't have anything to do with or have any connection to the passing of Pac or Biggie, but Kim could not stand Mary or Faith. The reason why Mary and Puff stopped working together in 1994 is because Mary was said to have been pregnant by Diddy, in which Diddy and Mary denied, but Kim had substantial proof that was indeed in fact true with records she obtained as years went on. This was definitely something that Kim was going to talk about in her book. When it comes to Faith, Kim liked Faith in the beginning. That's until she found out that Faith was in the room when Puffy called Keefe D to confirm if they were responsible for the hit. Kim confronted Faith back in 2011, and Faith lied about having any knowledge of the sort, which the details of Faith lies and deception would be exposed and was recorded. Kim also said on the night that Biggie got deleted, there was a party that members of Bad Boy all attended, and it was very alarming that Faith was instructed by Puff days before arriving to LA to not interact with Biggie, and Puff said to Faith that I know if you two interact, you're going to want to be close to him and travel around the city with him, but that wouldn't be the smart thing to do. Now, it seems as though Puff could have been trying to protect Faith given all the beef Biggie had out there in LA, but according to several recordings between Puff and Faith, that was far from the case. Faith lied about the reasoning behind keeping her distance from Biggie when they were in LA. She said it was because her pride wouldn't let her interact with him because she was upset about the nature of their relationship. Kim had overwhelming proof that Faith knew that Biggie was going to get taken out on that specific date. I can't go into deep detail about that because the information is too dangerous and abominable. I do know Faith gets a check annually for her silence. Faith is a nervous wreck behind the scenes after being contacted by detectives surrounding Pac's case. I know that Kim's spirit felt disrespected when Faith sung at her funeral because she knows the deal and the sacrifice Faith made. Alright, so you guys just heard that. So first and foremost, let me address the Mary thing. So I did hear back in the day that Diddy and Mary was messing around. I also heard that Mary was pregnant by Diddy at some point in time, and that Diddy wasn't ready to have a child with her, and she was upset about it. Now, Diddy came out in 1994 and said that the reason why he cut Mary off and stopped working with her was because of her reckless behavior. But when you look at things in its totality, you have to understand that this is 1994, and so that's around the same time that Diddy and Kim Porter started dating, right? So it's not above the realm of possibility that Diddy was messing around with Mary, ended up getting her pregnant, and then tried to cover it up. Now, when it comes to Faith, I do remember Keefe D saying not too long ago that Faith was in the room when Diddy called Keefe to confirm if it was them that executed the plan to take out Pac. And Keefe responded, yeah, that was us. Now, what I'm gathering from this email is that this is not saying that Faith had anything to do with the plot. Basically, they're saying that she actually knew. And if she actually knew, if all of this information is true, she's an accessory to the fact because she never came forth and spoke on it, right? Now, this particular individual is saying that Faith was contacted by detectives. I don't know if she met with the detectives in person and talked about the situation in its entirety. That I do not know. But I do believe the old saying that implies that where there is smoke, there is absolutely a fire, all right? So guys, I don't know If this is all true, like I said, take the information and do what the hell you want with it, all right? But anyway, I'm gonna let this slide right here. I want you guys to drop down in the comments and let me know what you think about this whole entire situation. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And until next time, peace.